D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
Alright, what we got here, we got our hinge area, okay, and this is actually a double wall, okay, what you're looking at here. This is completely cracked out. This is the lower hinge, this is the top hinge. Okay, when you weld or grind, okay, the glass, okay, is like a magnet to sparks, and what it'll do, it'll shock the glass, it'll burn the glass, and you'll have little pits in your glass. So you always want to cover the area, okay, not to ruin anything. You want to make sure everything's covered, just like we've done here. So what we got to do is we got to cut this out, Charlie. We have got to take this cocksucker and completely cut it out of there, because this is a double wall. This has got to be welded back inside, okay? Do you see what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah.
It's not fucking looking good, dude.
Yeah.
While Charlie's getting my cutting wheel and the air hose ready, I'm going to show everybody what's going on. I think the cutting wheel's over here, Charlie, in the toolbox, sir. Wake up, bud. You've been on vacation for 5 fucking days. Okay, if you look right here, you can see where it's cracked out. Okay, this is common for these older doors, these heavy doors. And what we got to do, this is the lower hinge. This is where all the weight is on your cars, on your lower hinge. We got to cut this. We're going to cut this piece out of the car, and then, did I say car, Charlie?
Truck.
Okay, out of the door, bud. This is not a car. This is not a truck. This is a fucking door we're working on here. I'm going to go ahead and cut that outer skin off of the vehicle. I said vehicle, Charlie. I mean fucking door. I'm going to go ahead and cut that steel out of the door, and then we'll be able to access the back panel where our hinge plate is actually on. Now, there's 2 plates of steel here, okay? You got your inner and your outer. If you look, you can see it in here. And what I'm doing, I'm concentrating on cutting just the top layer off only. I don't want to cut through the bottom layer, so I'm basically feeling my way as I'm cutting, and I'm watching how thick this steel is. I don't want to cut through this, because if that happens, then we'll have to go back and weld that on. You see what I'm saying? Look at here.
Yeah.
You see that? Okay, now we just lost our hinge down inside there. Did you see what happened?
Yeah.
That really fucking sucks, dude. We just lost our hinge plate down inside the fucking vehicle, because we really got to have this precisely on there, or our door's going to be fucked up. Yep. This is a this is a precise type of job, okay? But you, the viewer out there, can you see me, Charlie?
Yep.
What's up, Rick?
I don't know.
We got Rick, Glassman Rick here today.
Yeah.
What's going on, Rick?
Oh, not much, man. I finally got.
Did you finally get it? Are you see looking at Rick? Rick, the glass man, finally came over after 6 months of fucking off. How's the glass world, bud?
Man, I tell you what, it's slow and it's fast. I don't know.
Slow and fast, up and down, in and out.
That's right.
We had a guy from Kentucky call yesterday, said he knows you, dude.
Did he?
Yeah, said he's from your part. Where are you from?
Paducah, Kentucky.
Paducah, Kentucky. We got Rick, the glass guy from Paducah, Kentucky. We had a guy called, his name, I believe his name was Siggy. I got his name right here, bud. Hang on a second. I'm going to send him a t-shirt, dude. He's in Auxiar, Kentucky. A-U-X-I-E-R. Do you know where that's at?
Man, I don't know exactly. No.
He says he knows you, dude, all the way from Paducah, bud. His name's John, and his name's John, and his YouTube channel is Siggy37, I believe, or something like that. Real nice guy, bud. I talked to him for about 45 minutes yesterday.
Yeah.
Look what we got, Rick. We got a fucking joint here, dude. Have you ever seen that happen?
Hell yeah, I have a couple of times. Yeah.
These big old 1970s, 80s heavy cars, these big old heavy boats, bud, the fucking
door rips out.
bottom hinge from the hinge pins being fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. Bound up and ripped it out of there.
Yeah, see, it's a double wall. What I'm trying to show everybody here, it's a double wall. We got to cut that outer wall off first, then weld the plate back on there, then weld that back on the...
Yeah.
It's a fucking nightmare, dude. It's a fucking
yeah.
All right, let's go take care of Rick. He's got our... What do you got for us today?
You know that felt you wanted that's 5 inch wide?
That I asked you to bring over.
A week ago?
Yeah, I
had it about...
I didn't need 20 feet. I only need 2 24 inchers.
I know, but I said...
I got to buy a whole fucking stick of it?
Yep, the only way they'll sell it, man.
That's for our fuck around car, Charlie. Yeah. Our 34 Ford fuck off car.
Hey, you'll have some extra next time. You won't have to...
Bring it over here. Don't get it all dirty. All right, we'll be back. Rick the Glass Guy's here. We'll see you later. Take it easy. And, fucking mess. Are you on record, Charlie?
Yep.
Okay, Rick just left, okay? We gotta get to work here. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna bend that out of the way. See there, dude? See how I'm doing that? I'm gonna leave that hook there because we know where it goes. But also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this across here, see? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we gotta get to the back of this, where this plate is here, bud. So we'll go ahead and cut this out. Doing there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep that because we're going to weld it back on, dude. Because we're really not... This is like a skin, bud. This is like an outer skin of the inner door, dude. So we're going to go ahead and keep that. Okay. Now, as you can see, we got nice access to where our hinge actually goes, Charlie. Okay. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Alright, if you come over here with that camera, Charlie, kind of look at the angle this way, bud. There you go. Can you see that? Can you see how the metal has ripped itself out? Can you see that, like right here? We got to get that back in shape, bud. So what I'm going to... Now this is a very important job what we're doing right here, due to the fact that we can't push it in too far, because what will happen is if you push that in too far and then you weld your hinge on there and it's not precise, what happens, Charlie? It throws the fucking door off whack and you'll never get it hung right. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's very important. Okay. See, all I'm doing, I'm looking at the angle here and I'm tapping it back in place. Okay, I see where this is popped out right there. And that's all I want to do. See, that's it. I want to make sure all around that edge is cleaned down, dude. We're not going to worry about the outside right now. We're just worried about the inside. And also, okay, where the crack is on there, what we want to do is we want to make sure we weld past that crack, bud. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my grinder, okay, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of bevel the edge of that, see? Watch this. What that's going to do, okay, I keep saying what that's going to do and what I'm going to do, Charlie, okay, because what I am doing, okay, do you see what I'm saying? I'm showing you what it's going to do. Does that make any fucking sense? Not really, but you're paying attention. Am I right?
Yeah.
So now what I got to do, see, I'm saying that word again, got to do, you know, what we're going to do, okay? I got to look inside here, and I got to go get my fucking magnet, Charlie, to get the hinge out. That's what I gotta do. I gotta do it. It's gotta be done, Charlie. We gotta get in that hole. We gotta find our hinge. Okay, because the hinge plate had fallen out, see? There it is right there. Okay, let's get that fucking cocksucker again. Bring it up here. There he is. There you go, right there. Look at that. Huh? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is our hinge plate. To see how it moves around?
Yeah.
That's why it's very important that we got to fucking do this right. Now, when you remove one of these things, you got to watch how you put it in, see? You got to pay close attention. If you look right here, you can see this is the steel that's busted out of there. You see that right there?
Yeah.
That's our steel plate. But it's also hooked on the back. And if you look right down in here, Charlie, if you can get in there, okay, you can see there's like a little ledge in there. Do you see that?
Yep.
Okay, what that is, that's for that hinge to set on there, okay? Now, it's going to be kind of hard to hold that in there. Am I right, Charlie?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, there I go again, I'm saying that do word, okay? What we're going to do so we can get her done, okay, I'm going to go ahead and, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to clean this edge up. And I'd like to say this might be a bigger challenge because you need all the tools that it takes to do this. This might be a bigger challenge for you than you can imagine to do at home, okay, Charlie? But if you got a welder and you got the grinders, that's basically all you need is a cutting wheel, a grinder, and a welder. And what we're going to do, attitude. Because if you don't have that, you ain't fucking going to do nothing, Charlie!
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.